is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not every time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new second down. That was certainly offensive line winning the ball up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow rolling to his right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards on here we go. Second and 2. At the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last one. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Here we go. 11 MP, take. Stop.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a gain of 6.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Evan McPherson on for the kick goal. A 35-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice of how this offense is going to move.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was good tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here again is McKinnon. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Stop.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's look at those tight ends running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
From midfield now, Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Move, Coda.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Move!
It's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a
Look,
yard back there.
go sit down.
Now it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here we go. 11-90.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Coda.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And the catch now
Go.
is to Boyd. And he's going to have the Bengals Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit.
Coda, here.
To dial up on fourth and
Coda.
executed it for 9
How about
yards,
you?
and the
Yeah.
offense stays out there. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah.
Mixing up the middle. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. They'll come out on a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and they'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They run once more with McKenna. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, they will run McKenna. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it.
Oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive, and of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
There's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely
Go sit down.
run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
from just shy of midfield. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion rates way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11 MP.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Just a yard to go here on second down. Burrow will throw.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Foul.
And he will take this one home. It's a
What?
touchdown.
What?
Right there in the final minute of this first half, they get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not doing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Fuck, man.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
What's up there that you
Time
want?
to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
Matt, come from over there.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
I guess that answers the question whether or not they're going to throw it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get it right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Gun.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe
What is up there that you want?
brings us to the end of this first half of play.
What do you want that's up there? What?
So 2 quarters down.
Go sit down somewhere.
Charles and I return after the break.
Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm gonna go put you in your cage. You may go sit down.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fuck, man.
Football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we get back underway now on EA Sports.
Stop, Coda. God damn. You great going your cage.
offense about set to begin this drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of a yard.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
Both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bengals 10. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
They're on 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Nixon will try the right side. Room here to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys have the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang it.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
DJ Reader there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, this is McKinnon. And that play is blown out, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like they've marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was when he didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go, here we go. 1190, 1190. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play is into 28 out of that one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. 107 yards rushing for the ball game now on 14 carries. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Score, Bengals 17, Chiefs 14. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll give it to Mixon. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and then you're looking at a third and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Third and goal. Burrow. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Mahomes. Finding Hardman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there. First down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, Paul, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll get it down on the other side of midfield. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now McKinnon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mahomes to throw it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Mahomes.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up. But I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there. Up and good. And that might be enough to win the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Taking it about the 1.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Quickly to the air is Burrow.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. 5. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
And the Bengals
On first and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen now looks to throw. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. Touchdown, Bills! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Bills 14, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bills 14, Bengals 7.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I give them credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now they'll throw with Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. That's for the opposing offense. You wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
That's good for Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
A give, Singletary right side. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 31 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped.
That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. On third down, Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And Diggs has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they get the turnover in close territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. This is Hines. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a two-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's Mixon on the counter. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Singletary again. 86 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
You need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes, right side. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. needs the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go right back to Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Bills on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll roll him out right. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 12.
Mixing up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things.
Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, 29 yards. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find